Adventure Time has given us some of the most iconic heroes in animation history, and heroes have aura. Well, they should at least, which is why I'm ranking 23 Adventure Time heroes by how much aura they actually have. The 3 criteria for aura I'm using. First, main character energy. Do you walk into a room and make everyone else feel like a background character? Second, crisis drip. When everything falls apart, do you look cooler or do you crumble like a wet napkin? And third, the bonus column. Hero moments, iconic quotes, sacrifice scenes, anything that adds to the overall package. Some of these heroes have it, some are in aura debt so deep they'll never recover. Let's start at the bottom. And trust me, some of your favorites are about to get cooked. I'm sorry, but baking apple pies is not heroism. That's just being a grandma. She stumbled into adventures and somehow didn't die. 0 main character energy, certified unemployed behavior. This man was literally half-baked for most of the series.
Everyone watch! I'm gonna do a flip!
He got slightly competent after moving to the Fire Kingdom, but let's not pretend one glow-up erases seasons of being a liability. Mid at best, and we're being generous putting him here. A microwave that throws pies. Finn built him during a storm, and then forgot he existed for like 3 seasons. Any PTR's entire personality is daddy issues and hiding in corners. That's not aura, that's a therapy bill. Now I know some of you are typing angry comments already, but he had development. Brother, he ate his own clone. That's a Geneva Convention violation. Screaming unacceptable is not a heroic trait, it's a LinkedIn red flag. Yeah, I'm putting the secret cosmic deity in bottom tier, because for 90% of the show, this was Gunter's biggest contribution.
Gunter! Gunter!
I don't care if you're secretly Orgalorg, you still had no crisis response drip. Aura revoked. This is literally the Lich in a baby costume. And yeah, he's adorable now, but let's not act like he earned that redemption. He just forgot he was evil. That's not a hero arc, that's amnesia. He gets points for potential, but right now, he's giving sidekick energy at best. She's strong. It's in the name. But here's the thing, she spent most of her screen time being confused. The Islands miniseries gave her actual depth, but for the majority of the show, she was just Finn's maybe human mystery box. Aura, pending. This woman went from scientist to interdimensional simp in record time. Everything she did was for Simon, which is romantic, I guess, but also, she literally merged with a chaos god.
I wish to banish Golb from this world. Uh-oh.
That's not heroism, that's relationship trauma with a budget. I'm already getting hate for this one. LSP fans, I see you. But be honest, her main contribution to any adventure was complaining and making it about herself.
I can be smooth.
She had one good hero moment in the finale. 1. That's not a career, that's a lucky break. Jake's girlfriend. That's it, that's her whole thing. She speaks Korean, she flies, she's a rainbow, and somehow none of that translates to actual hero energy. Lady Rainicorn is the definition of supportive partner who stays home during the boss fight. No hate, but also no aura. This one hurts because Fern had so much potential. A grass clone of Finn dealing with identity issues? That's compelling. But the execution was messy. He spent half his arc being confused about who he was, and the other half being manipulated by Uncle Gumbald. I wanted to root for him, but he kept making it difficult. Tragic, yes. Heroic, barely. Now here's where it gets controversial. Pep-Bud is genuinely one of the most capable characters in the entire show. He knows dark magic, he's friends with death, he can hold his own in a fight.
My light will move in darkness, I go unseen by low-level biddies.
But here's the problem, he's a sidekick. All that power, all that knowledge, and he spends it fetching tea for Princess Bubblegum. That's not hero behavior, that's wasted potential. I'm putting him in mid because he could be S tier if he actually tried. But he doesn't. certified unemployed behavior. This is 2 characters technically, but it's the same guy, so we're counting it as 1. Magic Man was a villain. A funny one, but still a villain. Then he became Normal Man, and suddenly we're supposed to care about his redemption arc?
Magic. Because this day, a magical life lesson comes to you.
The transition from I'm gonna ruin your day for fun to I'm sad now doesn't automatically make you a hero. It makes you a guy in therapy, which good for him, but that's mid-tier energy at best. Finally, someone with actual aura. FP went from sheltered princess to overthrowing her evil dad to becoming a legitimate ruler. That's character development. That's growth.
Hey, FDH. On death's door, but still as pretty as ever.
But here's why she's not higher. Her hero moments are mostly tied to her own kingdom. Outside of the Fire Kingdom, she's mid. Still, crisis response Drip is strong. She literally burns her problems away. Respect. The internet's favorite mysterious archer girl. And honestly, I get it. She's cool. She's competent. She doesn't need anyone. Peak. I can fix her, but she doesn't need fixing energy. The problem is screen time. She shows up, she's awesome, and then she disappears for like 30 episodes. You can't build S-tier aura on guest appearances. But when she's there, main character energy is undeniable. This man is supposed to be the greatest warrior in OO history. Defeated the Lich, slayed an evil ocean, fought a bear, legendary status. So why is he only upper mid? Because he was retired and washed when we met him. And then he got killed off-screen and worn like a suit by the Lich.
Yeah!
That's not how legends go out. That's how side characters get written off. Billy had the resume, but his actual screen time was giving former employee. I'm getting emails from the Ice King Defense Squad already, but Billy needed better management. Princess Bubblegum is a genius. She built an entire kingdom from scratch. She created life. She's basically a god with a lab coat. So why isn't she S-tier? Because surveillance state energy is not aura, it's paranoia. This woman had cameras in everyone's homes. She made entire species just to serve her. Flame Princess called her out, and she had no defense.
You are way out of line, Bubblegum. You have no control here. I do.
That's not a hero. That's a CEO with good PR. She gets high tier because she has saved OO multiple times, but let's not pretend she's morally clean. She's girl bossing a little too close to the sun. The most adorable character in the entire show. BMO is pure. BMO is wholesome. BMO would never hurt anyone on purpose. But Aura? BMO has zero combat presence. Their contribution to most adventures is emotional support and being small. That's valid, but it's not S-tier behavior. High tier for vibes alone. No notes. And here come the emails. The Ice King Defense Squad is already typing. Look, Simon's story is genuinely one of the best in the entire show. The tragedy, the sacrifice, the love for Marceline. It's beautiful.
Hello, my name is Simon Petrikov. I am recording this tape so that...
But Ice King spent seasons being a creepy kidnapper.
Hi, baby.
The crown made him do it is an explanation, not an excuse. Simon is S-tier. Ice King is bottom tier. Together, high tier. That's math. The chillest omnipotent being in the entire multiverse. This man grants wishes, exists outside of time, and his biggest concern is making the perfect artisanal pickles.
You just have to...
That's elite behavior. Prismo has zero stress while literally controlling reality, and his friendship with Jake, genuinely heartwarming. Main character, energy without even trying. S-tier locked. Jake is the perfect deuteragonist. He's funny, he's wise, he's got stretchy powers that should be overpowered, but he's too lazy to abuse them. And that's the thing, Jake doesn't need to try hard. He's naturally gifted, naturally chill, and naturally quotable. Sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something is unironically life advice I still use.
She was too good for the scroll world. It's a model. Huh? It's plastic. Hey.
Crisis response. Drip is immaculate. This man stretches into a giant fist and keeps the same energy. S tier, no debate. A 1,000-year-old vampire queen who plays bass has genuine trauma and could destroy everyone in this list if she wanted to. Marceline has everything. Main character energy. Crisis response drip. Quotable presence. Her backstory with Simon alone puts her in the conversation for number 1. But she's not number 1, because there's only one hero in Ooh who earned that spot from episode 1. Was there ever any doubt? This kid started as a 12-year-old with a sword and a dream. He lost an arm, got abandoned by his dad, watched his heroes die, and still woke up every day ready to save Ooh. That's not just main character energy, that's main character destiny. Finn earned every bit of aura he has. No crown gave him powers, no cosmic accident made him special. He just decided to be a hero and never stopped. Nobody can out-aura Finn, but you could boost your own if you hit that subscribe button. Anyway, see you next time.